Mystery in the kitchen, the secret of rust on cutting knives, and the dangers to the body. Have you ever found this in your kitchen drawer? A small chopping knife, bought for a pretty penny. But now look at this. There are reddish-brown spots. This is rust. But have you ever wondered how something so simple could turn into something like this? What's really going on? And most importantly, is this dangerous for us? Look at the surface of the rusty knife. With the help of a microscope, you can clearly see the roughness of the rust that has appeared on the cutting knife. This isn't just a stain. It's the crime trail of a silent chemical reaction. Take a closer look. Rust usually starts as small, earth-colored spots. When touched, it feels rough and no longer smooth. It often appears near the blade or in grooves. This indicates that the knife's body is being attacked from within. So, who's behind it? Two entities that are always present around us: oxygen and water. Look at that white color. Is that the water content trapped around the rust, or is it acid? I think it's the residue from the pieces that were cut with the knife. The fancy name for a rusty knife is corrosion. The iron metal in the knife, when exposed to oxygen and moisture, turns into iron oxide, or what we call rust. The process is accelerated by salt, acids from hand sweat, or storage in a humid environment. So, the knife is actually being slowly eaten by the air and water we take for granted. We also found a kind of yellow mucus under the microscope among the white, and it looked slightly moist. I think that yellow is a sign of rusting. So, why do inexpensive cutting knives rust so easily? The secret lies in the materials used to make them. Many of these inexpensive knives are made of low-carbon steel, a strong material but with a fatal weakness: its very low chromium content. Chromium is like the metal's armor. Without this armor, the metal inside is immediately exposed and easily attacked by oxygen. This contrasts with expensive stainless steel knives, which contain at least 10.5% chromium, providing a very tough natural shield. What we see in the purple light under the microscope is the effect of additional lighting, so that we can see the rusty surface of the knife more clearly. Have you ever experienced this? You bought a new cutter, and it was still shiny. After using it once and putting it away, the next day, rust spots appeared. How could that happen? It turns out that new knives are usually coated with a thin layer of protective oil from the factory. This coating is often worn away by water, food, or friction during first use. The pure metal is exposed for the first time, and the enemy, oxygen and water, comes right in, especially if you leave it straight after use, without drying it. It's like an open invitation for rust to come and visit. So what's the danger to us? Iron rust itself isn't actually very toxic. It's like an open invitation for rust to come and visit. So what's the danger to us? Iron rust itself isn't particularly toxic, but it's not just about the rust. The rust surface is rough and full of pores, making it a haven for dangerous bacteria, such as tetanus, which can settle on dust or dirt. Imagine if the rust got into the food, or a rusty knife cut our skin. The risk of infection would be much higher. So, more than just looking ugly, rusty knives are a silent threat to our health. So, what can we do about it? First, always dry knives and other metal tools thoroughly after washing. Second, store them in a dry, open place. Third, for long-term use, choose tools made from stainless steel, which is more rust-resistant. Remember, every object around us has its own scientific story. Even from a $2,000 cutter, by understanding the why, we can be wiser in using and maintaining it. Now, check your kitchen drawer or toolbox. Look at the white grains, like diamonds but not. That is the rusting process of the knife, and it looks like it contains water. I'm horrified to see this rusty knife. What about you? Aren't you afraid of using a rusty knife when using it in your kitchen? Do you have any tools that are starting to rust? Share them in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell as we uncover other equally fascinating everyday science mysteries. I hope this video is useful for you, and share it with your family if you like this video, and see you again in the next video.